Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Shaman King 2021, episode 14. So I'm actually recording this earlier than I would otherwise because I found out my father is taking a 4-day weekend because 4th of July is this weekend. My sister's birthday is on Monday and everything. So I have to pre-record this early, and luckily he happens to be going out for a bit today, so I'm taking this opportunity. I'm recording this Friday before the weekend and everything. I'm taking this opportunity to get this done. Tuesday and on should be fine. It's just I have to get to this earlier. So yeah. That being said, last episode really kicked off the next stage of this series and really gave us a lot of bigger stakes with how straight up killing Lily Rara, just absolutely murdering her and destroying her soul. Like, that's horrifying. But we also got some information on the Patch tribe that is probably not entirely accurate. And some information on how himself and the fact that he chose to resurrect as a Patch 500 years in the past in order to get the Spirit of Fire, which he now has in his current incarnation. So that's fun. I'm definitely interested to see where this goes, but I won't lie. After, even though the last episode was really good, after the big letdown of the previous arc with Ren's family, I think it really needs to step up to keep me invested at this point. And I hate to say that because I was really invested in this series from the get-go. But at this point, I was so disappointed by how that arc was handled that I just feel like it really needs to start impressing big time to keep my attention. And I'm hoping it does. I am very much hoping it does. So we'll continue to see, and we'll continue to go on. And if at any point I really do feel like this series is just starting to disappoint me too much, unfortunately, we might have to drop it. But hopefully it won't ever get to that point. Hopefully not. In the meantime, we are just going to take this as it goes and see what happens. So let's just begin, hope for the best, and see what we've got in store. I do know from the preview last time, because due to how the credits were handled last time, or not handled really, we did get to accidentally see a spoiler for the preview. So I do know a certain character I've been waiting for is coming. And it leaves only one left after this in terms of the gang in the title. So either way, let's just get this going. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. Hey everyone, we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. First off, if I look like wet or anything, it's just because I was outside mowing the lawn and everything. And the reason there is such a break in between the reaction and this redirect is, as you saw, literally saw on camera, my father did come home earlier than I was expecting last time. He was gone for like only 15 minutes, so I don't even know where he went earlier. Um, but he came back, so I had to be. I was being very quiet because I didn't want to like bother him or anything while I was finishing up that recording. um, and so, as you noticed, I was very quiet during that latter half of the episode, and I apologize for that. I know it doesn't make for the best reaction and everything, but I wasn't just going to stop it like midway and try to pick it back up because editing those together will increase the file size and make BitChute not like it that much. BitChute doesn't like when I do that. I've done that before and did not work out well. Um, but yeah, so this episode was interesting because I swear this is not how we met Lyserg in the original. Let me look this up real quick. Which I had already had this up, but I didn't even think of it. I remember in the original, I remember Lyserg. I don't know, for some reason I remember he was more timid and everything, but I might be wrong. And I think we met him in like, for some reason I'm thinking like some kind of theater or something. Um, I don't remember fully, but I swear it was different than this. But I mean, I don't know for sure, mind you. Let me see here. I'm trying to find. I am not having luck finding it. Let me just look up Lyserg. But either way, in this, so we have Lyserg, Dythel, who is an English shaman, um, who wants revenge on How for killing his parents. Well, and while his mother seemed fine, I admit his father seemed very not really abusive, not to that level, but I just don't like it when parents try to force their own goals and ideals on their children. Especially by like doing stuff like what his father did here, like making him like find his own birthday gift and everything. It's like that's kind of fucked up. Um, but yeah, let me see here. From what I'm seeing, it looks like it's probably the same. I must be thinking of like maybe some other part or something. I don't know. But it's like I swear I thought it was like he was different in the original. Maybe I'm just straight up wrong. I mean, it's very possible. Um, but yeah, we see like he's this cocky kind of kid who thinks he's like super strong because his abilities are so cool and he idolized his father for some reason and saw his abilities as so cool and it's like okay. And then it's revealed after Yo who's refusing to fight him even though he's like messing with his friends and he hurts both Ren and Horo Horo. Yo refuses to fight him and then fights him. Even though he said like right beforehand that he was still refusing to fight him, he then attacks. And it's one attack and he's out. I mean, and it's made very clear that Lyserg is the weakest among all of them there, and he only won by catching Ren and Horo off guard. But still, it's like, okay, I would not have expected that outcome necessarily for it to be so easy. But Yo realizes there's something more to Lyserg and gives him a chance to explain himself as they take the others to the hospital. Everyone finds out Lyserg's past and everything, and they agree to let him join the group. So, okay. Meanwhile, Anna is called by Yo's grandfather to find out the truth of the Asakura family. And we find out at this point, we don't get all of that meeting or anything, but we find out that the apparent originator of the family is Hao. That Hao was the like founder of this family, of this bloodline, which is really interesting. And it just makes me wonder, like, exactly how far does this all go back? What exactly, like, is Hao, like, or who was Hao originally? Why does he hate humanity? All of these questions that this continues to raise. But yeah, I really wish I could have reacted to more of that at the end, like actively spoke and stuff, but yeah, I didn't want to like say too much and bother him, and who knows if he would have thought I was talking to him and tried to respond or whatever. So yeah, I apologize for that. Hopefully this won't happen much of ever again. It's just I had to record this early because he's going to be home on Monday, and it's like I don't think I would have had any other time. Luckily, he went out again, which is why I'm recording this. Though I don't know when he'll be back this time. So, either way, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Shaman King 2021. And for now, we're going to continue. I talked about in the pre-thoughts how I was saying if it really started to bother me again, like, if it really started to go downhill like the last arc had again, then I might drop it, and I hoped it never came to that. And it didn't here. This episode wasn't like the best or most exciting, and it confused the shit out of me because I swear I thought it was different in the original. But it was still not bad. So, not worth dropping. Either way, like I said, tell me your thoughts down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See you all next time.